Sorry, I can't resist the best Arabian Egyptian singer ever. Wanna know more? Me too. Alright. Today in Egyptology, the star of the East, Kulthum. Stay tuned. Welcome to Egyptology TV. I am Alan Poe. Oh God, what can I say about Kulthum? Let's see. If this is your first time here and you did travel or want to travel one day to the beautiful country Egypt, love or fascinated by Egypt, or even love to try and know other cultures, then you are at the right place. Just press the subscribe button and turn the bell on to get notified as there is a new episode every Saturday about a new lovely thing in Egypt. Kulthum. Kulthum is considered one of the greatest Arabian musicians who ever lived. For over 50 years, she stuns the Arab world with her unmatchable voice, her vocals able to penetrate people's heart and express the soul of nations. Her lyrics, her voice, her music are considered one of a kind. This is Kulthum. But first, like this video if you had ever heard any of Kulthum's songs. Also, tell us in the comment what song did you hear and your opinion about it. Also watch till the end to know more and more about this great singer. I promise you won't regret. Kulthum was born to a poor Egyptian family around 1904 in the Nile Delta. She admits, "My childhood was not different from that of many children of my country." Her father was the head of a village mosque and her mother stayed at home raising Kulthum and her two siblings. From a very young age, Kulthum toured with her father, singing at weddings and various religion functions. By the age of 6 or 7, Kulthum was performing in homes of wealthy local readers. People were amused at the power of her voice, coming from someone so young. She once earned a tip of 10 piasters, a sum equivalent to half of her father's salary at the mosque. It was not long before her fame spread locally and she toured the entire Delta performing for religious holidays and family milestones such as birthday, naming ceremonies and public festivals.
طبعا احنا سعداء جدا وما اقدرش اعبر لك عن السعادة دي وانا بسجل الحديث اللي من زمان طبعا كتير بيتمنوه وخصوصا انهم سمعوكي دايما بتغني الاغاني العظيمة واول مرة يسمعوكي بتتكلمي في التلفزيون ودي تجربة جديدة.
شكرا.
الحقيقة يمكن مدام احنا في فرنسا اول حاجة هتخطر في بالي ان اقول لك هل زرتي فرنسا قبل كده ولا دي اول تجربة ليكي هنا؟
لا زرتها طبعا كتير.
كويس. قبل ما تزوريها كنت بتتخيليها ازاي وهل خيالك كان مختلف عن الواقع اللي شفتيه؟
طبعا الخيال بيبقى مش زي الواقع أبدا.
بيبقى أجمل.
أحيانا، لكن باريس أجمل.
The pivotal phase of kulthum career came in 1926. In that year, she signed a contract with Gramophone Records, who paid her an annual salary in addition to royalties for each disc sold. As she clinched economic security, she also began to define herself as a performer. She no longer wore men's traditional clothes, instead she sported conservative yet fashionable women's dresses, always with sleeves and dropped below the knee. In 1930s, cinema became the hottest craze in media and kulthum nearly left the mark there. She produced and acted in films which had similar romantic themes as her songs, including exotic settings from Arab history, clearly drawn lines of good and evil, and resolution in favor of goodness and justice. By this time, kulthum was so well known that despite her inexperience with acting, she was given great authority over the creative decisions in her films. The films usually included musical performance, though shorter and different in style from her embellishments typical of her live performance. The golden age of kulthum spans the 1940s. It was during this time that she released her most celebrated films, Salama and Fatma. These works illustrated current issues and values in Egyptian society, typically featuring unscrupulous rich antagonists who are brought to justice by the moral uprightness of common Egyptian people. These immensely pure film celebrated the bonds of friendship between Egyptians and extolled the value of personal virtue in the face of temptation. As she put poetry to music, kulthum achieved the unimaginable. She brought fun lectures to the masses, many of whom were illiterate. Because of her broadcasts, young and old, rich and poor, now hummed the words to intricate Arabic poetry that was previously inaccessible to most. In her monthly Thursday night concert, her voice flooded the radio waves across the Middle East. Listeners sat attentive of the vocal control for which she was renowned. Almost as anticipated as her concert, the aftermath of critics and reviews of her performance would permeate daily life for days and weeks after. She had earned herself the title The Voice of Egypt.
ايش يا رحمن؟
لا تخافوا. أي مولاي إيش يا عمك.
In the 1950s and 60s, kulthum health declined. By 1975, kulthum's health continued to decline, and the Egyptian newspaper wrote daily updates on her medical state. On February 3, 1975, she died of heart failure as a nation held its breath at the passing of an icon. The size of her funeral surpassed even that of Gamal Abdel Nasser, the leader of the 1952 Egyptian revolution. Over 4 million people filled the streets of Cairo as the procession saw mass handling of her casket as they crossed the city, bringing her to final resting peace in the land that have given her its voice. Thank you so much for watching this episode, and don't forget to ask the taxi drivers to turn on the radio next time you visit Egypt to listen to the Star of the East, to Kulthum.